Those mods. This is actually an Xbox 360 Slim. It was returned to us because the buyer had stated the console stopped booting. So we're going to go ahead and open this up for the first time. Okay, and as you guys know, like in our other videos, we actually had this happen before where a customer says the console doesn't boot, and we get it back and open it, hook it up, and the console boots. So hopefully this is not another victim of that. Hopefully there's actually is something wrong with it, such as, for instance, if you guys go ahead and for whatever reason you guys mess with your NAND, that will cause your console to not boot anymore, whatever you do to it. We don't know, we don't have control over what you do with your NAND. So we're going to see why it doesn't boot. The reasons: stale servers, installing corrupted files. Okay, it's always happening. Okay, you guys need to understand that a corrupted file that you choose to install on your own terms, or a server that you choose to install on your own terms that is corrupted, will cause your console not to boot properly. So we're going to find out. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to set my phone down really quick. Just want to make sure, you know, that it's not actually the console. Normally when you're a new user, you will actually think that the console's the defect and not anything that you installed. But as you, as a new user, make progress with the console and begin to figure things out, you will see that a lot of the problems is user error, usually like 90%. That's because of what you choose to install. Okay, so the Xbox is out. This is the Dre Beats edition that we had sold. I'm actually just taking off the USB flash drive that's taped to the console. And also, when you guys send out your Xboxes, okay, these boxes here are actually free. Okay, they're actually free. They do not charge you at the post office. So USPS has these for free. You can simply walk right into any branch in your area and just grab the box, and they don't charge you for it. They just charge you for the actual shipping. So we're going to go ahead and hook this guy up and see what the dealio is. Okay, so I'm not going to do it without the flash drive. We'll boot it. And the console booted. Okay, once again, the customer stated the console did not boot, and actually the customer set this up to boot to Freestyle Dash. Okay, so there's that. All right, so we're going to boot it 2 more times. Okay, for some reason that power button's not working right. We'll definitely look into that. So we'll sync this really quick. Okay, so once again, customer stated this console did not boot. Okay, it stopped booting. They stated they tried everything. Okay, tried HDMI cables, tried booting Zelle, it wouldn't boot. And as you guys can see, took this straight out the box, hooked it up, and the console booted. So it's going to boot a second time. Okay, so it's obvious that the issue, as with the other consoles that were in this same position, is on the user end. So I mean, technically there is nothing to fix on this Slim. So whether it's an HDMI cable, the TV, or whatever it is, okay, we're going to boot it a 3rd time to make sure we go 3 for 3 in boots. Okay, I'm going to power this off. and we'll do it a third time, all right? So we'll definitely look into that LED though. Sometimes you guys need to know that a KV will actually do that with your LEDs. It's weird, I mean, we don't know why, but usually when someone installs one, it causes, you know, some of your LEDs don't work properly. So we're still gonna look at that first quadrant LED. We're gonna take it apart and fix that LED if there's something wrong with it. Okay, this is the third attempt on the boot. I'm actually going to go ahead and boot it without the actual controller this time and see what happens there. This is kind of longer than normal. Okay, another successful boot. Keep in mind the customer stated the console did not boot at all. And from here, we're going to go ahead and do it 2 more times. I'm going to just power it off here, and we'll go 2 more times on it. Okay. Second one. So as you guys can see, this console boots pretty consistent. I don't see anything wrong with it. Okay, so to me, there's nothing for us to fix. Once again, we'll check out that LED. Okay, and there we go. Third boot's a charm. I'm gonna do it again. So to the user, Adan V, your console works perfectly fine in my eyes. You've seen it here. Took it straight out the box and your console boots. We'll do it one last time. So we'll go ahead and send you an invoice for return shipping. And we'll get this out to you sometime next week. Okay, and it's gonna boot again. Okay, there we go. Okay, so for you guys out there, you guys get a console no matter who you buy it from, the RGH, and you have issues like this. I mean, you have to try everything you possibly can, such as using Google and typing, just typing in RGH won't boot. Because, I mean, it could be a lot of things. Most of the time, it's usually something that you change or install. And then there's other situations like this where it's either your TV, HDMI cable, the handshake between your TV and the console. These are things that you have to figure out on your own. Because as I'm seeing here, this console works perfectly fine. And on Slims, on some of them, you can actually hear the fan. Kind of makes a sound, it kind of gets a little high. It's like a tone sound. And that's usually the chip, it's glitching. It's not harming, doesn't mean there's anything wrong. It just means the actual console is trying to boot. And there we go. Another boot. All right. West Coast Mods, thank you.